Hello, 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 Libras. How are you guys doing? Welcome, welcome. This is Patty, and I am doing your intuitive reading for November 23rd through the 30th. I'm doing all the way through the 30th, guys, just because I like to keep things sort of in the month or growing in positive energies for the next month. So this is through the 30th. Now, remember, Libras, we have a full moon on the 30th, but it's also a lunar eclipse. So that means the energies is going to be really, really unstable. Making decisions probably isn't that wise that day. Big decisions, maybe just holding off for a couple of days, because as we know, the energies of the moon start a couple of days before. Oh, shoot. I got to turn that off. And unfortunately, that's a call I was waiting for. Anyway, I'll call him back. Anyway, so the energies start a few days before, and then they go a few days after. So, you know, around full moons, new moons, if you start to get weepy, you get anxiety, you get irritated, you get irritable, you get grouchy. That's just a lot of it has to do with the planets. This new moon, man, the tides were really, really high. It was really interesting to watch some of the tides. Even you get some sneaker waves and stuff in there too. It was really amazing. So just to know, I'm going to be doing readings a little bit differently. You'll see me starting to do some different spreads, only just because, you know, you guys probably get bored of the same old thing. But I am just going to be doing some spreads a little bit differently. So the first two cards out, I'm going to pull our oracles, and the oracles are just going to give you the current energy. I'm going to be pulling two, current energy and then the next week's energy. So the future energy, basically. We'll do, I don't do past energies because they're gone. So I'll do current energies and one for the next. So the first card out, the first, or too many cards, first oracle out is the wishing well. And that is the number 12, so number 3, acknowledgement. So whatever you're dreaming and desiring right now, this would be a really good time to start thinking and acknowledging it, maybe putting it out to the universe if you believe in the universe, or asking the divine if you believe in the divine, and saying, this is what I want, this is what I'd like, can I please have it? It's not that hard to ask, just you have to be specific. May I have it? And they'll say, well, you know, what is it that you want? You have to be specific with universe and divine, because it's all about energies, frequencies, vibrations, that kind of thing. And the divine works in what we actually desire. So if you're going to have a wishing well, make sure it's specific. And, you know, you want a house, a yellow house with 3 bedrooms, 2 baths on an acre, blah, 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 blah. Those kind of things. You got to be specific. And the reason why I know that is I am firsthand witness to it all the time. The only thing I have not got is a horse trailer and a house. And those are material things, though. And when it's time, I know he'll give them to me, because he was giving me every single thing that I have asked for. So let's see what this second energy is for the future energy for next week. Wide open. You guys got some really good energies here. Really, really good. So you got the energy wide open and wishing well. So there's opportunities there. There's chances to be opened. If you acknowledge it, again, when you ask for something and you want something, you want to thank. So if you thank for it, because that's the number 3, acknowledgement. Again, acknowledging that it is coming, it will happen, and thankful for it to be there. And then we have the wide open, which is the number 6, and that's about harmony and improvement. And that all goes together, actually. So that's really a nice start, nice energies for the week. So let's see, and especially if this is if you're in the United States, it's a week of holidays. Some people have a week off. Some people have, you know, a few days off. Some people are actually still working at home. And unfortunately, there's a lot of people that aren't working at home or don't even have a job. So this is going to be a challenging week for some, and a very rewarding harvest for others. So just keep that in mind. It's not about all about us. It's all about, you know, wide open. It's about everybody. Okay. All right. So let's see what the first two energies out are. So we do have a challenge because our first card out is the 6 in reverse. 6 of Wands in reverse. So the whatever you're wishing for is not going to come straight out of the chute. It's not going to happen in the first part of the week, whatever you're wanting or wanting to grow. And it is maybe taking a challenge that you might have to ask somebody wise. So I don't know what's going on with you this week, but there is something you need to ask advice about in wisdom. And that would take a mentor or somebody older than you, somebody that's been there, done that. Because you're not seeming to be able to do this project or make something happen on your own. So you need to go to the emperor or another person as a resource. You need to get some ideas or advice. Maybe this is going to happen over Thanksgiving. Maybe there's something that you have been wishing for or been working towards, and you just need to know that little extra push of somebody who's been there, done that, to make this 6 of Wands turn around and be joyful and victorious, because it can. It really, really can. Okay. Oh, that's upside down. Or do I have these upside down? Nope, I don't. Okay, so we have the 5 of Wands. And, normally it's a lot of arguing and fighting, but this is in reverse. So there seems to be some really good vibes happening, some energies happening going on for you this week. If you're going to be gathering, somebody's actually, thank you. So somebody is actually going to be asked by somebody older to join them for whatever it is for the week. It could be, a celebration. It could be just getting together, maybe alone. But somebody older is going to be asking one of you guys to come. And this is about getting together, communicating, learning more about each other. Yeah. This is what somebody has really wanted. Actually, somebody's really wanting to do that. So it's a comfortable feeling. It's a very happy feeling. So let's see what we got down here. Yeah, it's a happy feeling. It's a happy celebration and gathering. This is a good thing for somebody. There's somebody, a mature person, wanting to come towards somebody on a sort of like a one-on-one. I don't know if you're twin flames or not, but they want to come on one-on-one. However, the other energy is about a gathering of people, and there's no fighting. There's no arguing. There's no bickering. Wouldn't that be awesome? And maybe that's what you were wishing for. So it's happening. It's going to be, you really want to get together. You really want to have a nice time. You really just want to be pleasant and enjoy each other's company. Acknowledgement. Again, doing numerology in my head. Again, these two numbers are 3. Even though they don't look like 3, they both are 3. 3 is acknowledging celebration, acknowledging coming together. So you're going to feel that, like, yes, finally we can get together and there's no bickering, no fighting, no arguing, no nothing. So that's going to be a really good energy. Now, remember, I think it's going to open a door for somebody, though. And this is finally, because, again, remember in the beginning, we started out with the 6 of Wands in reverse and asking leadership or asking mentor or uncle or dad or whoever help. And it's a really good thing, because the end of the week is about wide open. Something's happening, something's opening up, something's growing, and that's typical. We got a full moon and we've got the lunar eclipse. Yeah, so let's see. All right. Yep, offering, what I'm saying. And you've got wands, and the cups. So this is a desire of your heart, and this is all about communicating to get that wishing well, to get whatever it is that you wanted. So we have the Ace of Wands, definitely. And you have the Tombo, which I really like. I love this card because you have the Tombo in there. Tombo is a dragonfly. I speak Japanese. So Tombow is a dragonfly, and that's actually a good luck. I don't believe in luck. I believe in the divine giving us whatever in blessings that we deserve or not deserve, actually. But Tombos, for a lot of people, if you believe in luck, is a good luck. And you learned a new Japanese word today. All right, let's see what else we got. You guys got a really good reading. I'm trying to think. Yeah. So Libras, you've got I think the month of December is going to be opening up into, yeah. Huh? Yeah, something does have to end at the end of the month to bring this wide open. And that's okay. Because you're ending the month. A full month, full moon, you're ending the month. So that's a good thing. And it's going to bring a wide open spot. It's going to be wide open. Because you're wanting to do the right thing. You're wanting to make it happen in the right way. You don't want to do the shortcuts. You don't want to, screw anybody over. You're wanting to do it in the right way. And this is the time to make it right. Because all we have right now is now. All right. Knight of Wands. Again, more wands. Bringing a message. Again, the Knight of Wands is bringing a message. Now, the message may come towards the end of the week, though. Again, it has to do with whatever you're trying to start and do. Because the Ace of Wands is about a new seed to be planting. And the full moon is about that, because once we get to the full moon, that's the time after the full moon is when we start to have an abundance. So on the new moon, we start to relieve and release things on the waxing side or on the waning side. And on the waxing side, we are getting our abundance and growing and starting new things and starting and bringing things towards us. So that would make complete sense. All right. Knight of Swords. Wow. 10 of Pentacles and Justice. Ooh. There's probably some legal matters are going on in here as well, because there might be just some paperwork. I think there's some paperwork for somebody. Again, remember we said we're ending something. So what is ending for you in your life that is opening this door for the new, not only December, but January, new year? What is opening the door for you? You're planting something. You're starting something. It's a celebration that, yes, you've decided to do something. I don't know who this is for, but you got the Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords. And then you have the 10 of Pentacles, which is the ultimate card. So something is coming. And again, when you have the Judgment and you have this together, then you're having something to do with, I'm not saying a legal battle, but there's something that needs to be signed. I don't know what it is. Are you getting ready for school? Are you starting a new job? Are you buying a new car, new house, new home? Are you getting married? That kind of thing. All right. Amazing. These two, what is the message? So I can get a clarification. You've got the Knight of Wands here and the Knight of Swords. So can I get clarification to what the message is that is being brought forward? Communication and truth. And they're both facing judgment. Okay. For some energy for you guys, Libras, there's an energy out there that has been sort of arguing and fighting. I don't know who that is, but these upper cards are not showing that. But the intuition and the download I'm getting is somebody's arguing and fighting, and it's really caused a depression. because this is a time of a holiday. Thank you. So this is a time of holiday. So somebody's arguing and fighting, and they're having to make a decision, and it's really a hard decision, whatever this is. It could be, you know, a lot of the times it has to do with couples fighting or whatever. Oops. But there's an energy out there that is being shared with me that there is a truth being needed to be told. So I don't know who that's for. And because when I ask for clarification, why it gives me sort of a depressed feeling, an energy feeling. It's like there's like no hope there. I'm not sure who that's for. But just know whatever you're doing is the right thing, and you're planting a seed. And whatever you're planting and whatever you're doing for the next month or future for the next month, it is going to bring you more peace. There's not going to be any more fighting, and there is going to be you need to reach out to somebody. This is a good energy that you're actually noticing it and rectifying it before the end of the month. So for somebody, it just sounds like you need to reach out to somebody who's either been there, done that, somebody older, wiser kind of thing, and that will help you get out of that. Because when we have depression like this, or sadness, or frustration, or anything like that, then our expectations plus somebody else's reality is not equaling what we expected. So we can't do that to ourselves. So what happens in this energy, and then we end up with justice, and there's, a lot of paperwork, legal stuff, and all that kind of stuff. But the thing is, again, like I just told Virgos, when you have expectation, that's you, and then plus your somebody else's reality, which may not even be thinking the way that you do, and you equal whatever it is. So if I expect somebody to love me the way that I like to be loved, which maybe be touch, and somebody else's love language is affirmations, but they don't touch, they're not an affectionate person. And so when they don't touch me, then my outcome is frustration or sadness, like thinking they don't love me, when actually they do. It's just that's not their love language. So we have to be mindful when we look at these things, for whoever that is, to know that your expectation and somebody else's expectation are very different. So don't expect, just ask, get the truth, get the facts, get the facts. Go to the source and say, what is your love language? How are you going to love me? Is it going to be a way that I need to be loved? And if it's not, then they're not the right person, and keep moving. So I don't know where all that came from, but it must be for somebody, because it's not for me. So all right. So Libras, this is your reading for the 23rd through the 30th. You've got some really good energies. For some of you guys this next week, there's going to be peace and fun and celebration. For somebody who's going through some tough times and having to make some really heavy decisions, this energy for the next week is open. So, that's going to be all due to your mindset on how that turns. But for that person that is really struggling, you got to look for the truth. So the night, it's coming. That's what you need to be searching for, the truth, because you're doing whatever you need to be doing is right. If you're moving in the right direction, then somebody else needs to change, not you. And the right direction is the truth of the divine, not the truth of the earth. That's the whole thing, is people get truth all mixed up, especially in judgment. And that's why you have the earth and you have spirit, because you have spirit's truth, you have earth's truth. And who's dead down here? Not up here. So you got to be listening to the divine's truth, not here. So don't listen to people, listen to the divine and what that truth is. It all just depends on your faith and your belief and what you believe in. So that kind of thing. For me, it's God. I go for God's truth. I'm being blessed left and right. So I'm happy that as long as I'm obedient. So anyway, so Libras, that is your reading for the week. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful harvest. I hope you have a happy Thanksgiving. Really, Thanksgiving, if you knew the history, it's really not a thankful day for our Native Americans. But I hope you enjoy the day. I hope you enjoy with family and friends. And just remember to give thanks for all that you have and don't have, because we are truly blessed. All right, we'll see you next week. There will be a full moon reading on the 29th, I believe, and then there will be again for you guys on the 1st. So I will see you next week, and have a wonderful, wonderful holiday. Get some rest and be good to yourself. All right, take care.